Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into the GWV Spring 2024 forecast verification. So at the end of February we released the GWV Spring forecast. We are now of course well past meteorological and astronomical spring, well into the summer. I'm very late verifying our spring forecast, but I'm going to do that for you right now, and I should get on that for you in a second. Just say that if you're enjoying the content on the channel, including the long range, we're into autumn updates now, having released the summer forecast at the end of May. But if you enjoy the content on the channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. Show everyone for doing that. And thank you so much to Richard for our amazing spring forecast gift. Thank you so much, Rich. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, well, let's verify spring forecast then. So basically, we had a very, very complicated spring forecast for 2024. Lots of conflicting signals, and so the forecast was very low confidence. In the end, we went for slightly above average temperatures, about a degree above the 91 2020 average. I thought probably have a slightly drier season, if anything, as well, but around average rainfall. We expected like a drier March and April, generally with above average temperature, but with chance of cold snap at some point late March into April. And we thought May would be a warmer month, but possibly a bit wetter. Well, let's see what happens. So this is the overall temperature anomaly for the UK for spring 2024, setting out for 91 2020 average. See, we did get above average temperature, so we got the temperature trend just about correct there, by about 1 degree to 1.5 degrees above average. One or two places coming out a little bit higher than that, maybe slightly warmer than expected. But I think, you know, as far as the temperature side of things is concerned, that was quite a hit. As far as rainfall is concerned, though, well, it was away from Western Scotland anyway, it was yet another significantly wetter than average season. So it was a lot more unsettled than we anticipated, actually, with, as I say, some places having up to 170% or more of their average rainfall, and many other places between 150 and 170% of rainfall. Let's go back to temperature and see how that worked out on a month-by-month basis. There we go to March. First of all, you see March I'm sorry, but it had slightly above average temperatures, especially so for more eastern regions. About half a degree or so above average, 1 degree in most places. Some places going up to around 1.5 degrees above average. April was close to average, so we did get that little cold snap in the earlier part of April 2024. I think, memory's a bit hazy, but I think there was a bit of a cold snap in there. However, it was still slightly above average with the temperature in the south nearer normal. Setting out 91 2020 further north, and then May was a significantly warmer month, and somewhat unusual, especially so in the north. Look, check out Scotland, some places coming out over 3 degrees above average. So I think on the temperature side of things, it actually worked out quite well with the you know, with the spring forecast. We did indicate that May could be a rather hotter month, and that is indeed how it turned out. And set to average, May was the hottest month of the three. Go back to March and have a look at rainfall. This is where the forecast goes wrong. No, we thought that March would probably be a rather drier month. It actually came out as really quite a wet month, especially so for England and Wales. Western Scotland was a little bit drier. April came out generally wet in all areas, and then we see that May, again, away from West Scotland and Northern Ireland anyway, had rather above average rainfall as well. A little bit more hit and miss in May due to the localised nature of the downpours and, you know, showers and whatnot that were going on, possibly some thunder as well. But overall, I think the precipitation side of the forecast was the worst side of the forecast, and the temperature side went reasonably well. I'm quite happy how the temperature side of things developed. So overall, what do you think about the GavsWeatherVids spring forecast? Let's have a quick look at sunshine as well. Why don't we do that? See how much sun we have during the spring. So there we go, sunshine. So it's actually rather a dull spring. Interesting, despite the above average temperatures. Overall, yes, we do see that many places had under the average for sunshine. Some places had a notably dull season, like northern parts of Wales, 75 to 65%. of average sunshine in some places. Again, on a month-by-month basis. Away from the northwest of Scotland, March was generally quite a dull month. April also quite a dull month, and May average, rather duller than average. Yeah, so quite disappointing from a sunshine perspective there. We don't forecast, sunshine, so that doesn't really affect the forecast, but it's interesting in its own terms. Right, so what do you think about the forecast? Let's just go back to GIF. What do you think about the forecast? I reckon probably about 5, 6 out of 10. You know, we definitely did better on the temperature side of things. So, yes, we had an above average season, maybe slightly warmer than expected, but overall the trend was correct anyway for the temperature to be above average. May turning out to be like the warmest month to average, and you know, we picked up on that within the forecast. It was the precipitation side of things that went wrong. I thought, you know, we thought probably we'd have a rather drier than average, well, not drier, but near a normal rainfall. You know, the deluge would ease off. Actually, the deluge continued for yet another season. So that was summer, autumn, and spring. Summer, autumn, winter, and spring. You know, consecutively with above average rainfall. So the deluge went on into the spring rather unexpectedly compared to what we had said. So I reckon about 5 out of 10. You know, got some things right, some things we missed. It was a very, very weak signal and a very low confidence forecast. So I wasn't expecting that we had to get everything correct with this one. And I think we did okay. You know, I'd rate it like 5 out of 10, 3.5 out of 5, something like that. Let me know in the comments what you think the GavsWeatherVids spring forecast. As I say, we released the summer forecast at the end of May. We're well on into meteorological summer. Now we will verify that in September. And we're into autumn updates as well now. The GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast will be released at the end of August. We've also got the winter 2024-25 NAO forecast coming up for you as a premiere this weekend on Sunday. All the detail on that will be revealed very shortly on the socials and whatnot. Right, well, that closes the door on spring 2024. So I hope you enjoyed the updates for spring and the forecast as well. Again, thank you so to Richard for our amazing spring forecast gift. Thank you so to Shrine and also to Terry for all of the help with the spring updates and forecasts. We'll end it there then. That closes the door on spring 2024. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll end it there. So yeah, thank you so much. And farewell, I suppose. I don't know how to sign off on this one. But thank you so much, everybody. And we'll see you again with more very, very soon. Bye for now.